Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks. I'm at the Samsung Galaxy S9 launch here in Barcelona, and I've just gotten my hands all over that beautiful new phone from Samsung. The question on everyone's mind is, should you be buying this phone? It is rather expensive in some markets. In the US on T-Mobile, I understand you can get it for at least $720, but there is a hefty trade-in fee, which is a good thing because you're getting rid of your old phone and getting a new one. However, is there enough features within the S9 in order to justify that upgrade? Right now, I think the answer is no. Slow motion has been around for a very long time. Of course, the S8 only has 240 frames a second, and the S9 now comes with 960. So that's great, and I love the fact that you can use slow-mo as your screensaver in your unlock screen. I think that's fantastic. But is that enough for me to upgrade my phone? Well, the variable aperture thing that they've launched, let's face it, I have been asking around and no one's really been able to give me a solid explanation of why that is any good, right? Yes, I get it. In the daytime, my pupils are more small, and at nighttime they open up, so your phone should do the same thing. But any normal person doesn't actually care or know about aperture. Sure, the auto mode might be getting a little bit better, but at the same time, the camera on the S8 is really good, and I don't know if we're gonna see a serious improvement. I think it's gonna be just a little bit more iterative. But come back in a couple of days because we are taking a night walk with the S9, so we will be able to test it in low light to see if there is really a significant difference. My guess right now, probably not enough to justify upgrading. I mean, in Germany, this is $849 and $949. That is over $1,000, almost €1,000 for this smartphone, and that is just way too much. My other gripe is the AR emojis. They're creepy. They're just creepy. And I'm not a 13-year-old girl looking for fun emojis. I'm a woman looking for a business smartphone that is gonna stand up. And I'm sure that this phone is gonna be able to do that, but don't try to sell me on it like Bitmoji, like icons or animation characters are gonna do that. Now, the other issue that I had with this launch was the Bixby Pitch. There was a woman on stage and she literally said, "Of course I love shopping and buying makeup." I mean, #MeToo, there's a whole revolution where we don't say shit like that, right? So maybe we should back up the truck on making those types of assumptions in a marketing pitch. But I mean, we'll just move on from that one. And Dolby Atmos is now included, and I have to give it to Samsung that finally they've included good stereo speakers, because what do a lot of us do? We share music videos, we share YouTube videos with people around us, and Dolby Atmos is a fantastic solution to do this. Now, of course, we have the processor upgrade and the spec bumps for all of this, but the truth is, well, I don't care about having the latest processor anymore. I used to when it was a significant difference in terms of software and hardware integration and the overall performance of the phone. But the truth is, over the last few years, processors have been getting good enough, Android's integration is solid enough that you don't actually need to worry about this kind of stuff anymore. So to pay all that extra money just to be the first one to get the Snapdragon 845 processor, sure, that's cool, but like that's really not very mainstream. So it's not to say that I don't love this phone. I mean, if I was given one and I didn't have to pay for it, it'd be amazing. I would be so happy about that. But if you have to open up your own wallet or like look at that carrier contract plan, you really have to consider whether or not this is something that you will want to upgrade. And the answer, you wouldn't. From an S8, from a Huawei Mate 10, from a Pixel 2, hell no. If you've recently bought a phone within the last 12 months, you shouldn't be upgrading. It's iterative now. All of these improvements are now iterative. So those are my just quick impressions about whether or not I think that you should be upgrading to the Samsung Galaxy S9 or S9 Plus if you've recently bought a phone in the last 12 months. Be sure to check out our hands-on video. It'll be somewhere here. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on my opinions about things regarding technology. Nicole Scott here for Mobile Geeks.